But what I wanted to ask you was, because I asked this to Eric Garland earlier, he said that last year the ISPs and the rights holders started a conversation to try and license the music in a kind of all-you-can-eat way by adding some sort of fee to the monthly bill of music downloaders, basically, through a software like yours. And he said that the conversation ended immediately, pretty much, with much resentment on both parties. And I was wondering, were you involved in this type of conversation, or was it just going on between the rights holders and the ISPs?
Yeah, we were not involved in that conversation. I think there are some very interesting points, good points about the ISP tax, the ISP levy model, and I think there's also a lot of problems that people are not focusing on, which is probably why things came to a halt, or why we haven't seen something like that come forward. And the problems are that if you consume generally 100 tracks a week, and I consume 1 track per week, should we really be paying the same price? And it also it sets for the music industry a singular price for everybody, and it doesn't allow the music industry to grow the revenue beyond that single point, and it kind of screws over the people who wouldn't consume as much. So it's very limiting, and it doesn't allow for growth and innovation in the digital music space. So to address your earlier part, though, I think what's become clear throughout the past 10 years is what doesn't work. Suing file sharing companies out of existence hasn't worked. Suing music fans hasn't worked. And it's looking like the ISP tax stuff is going to be a little bit difficult. If anyone here thinks that suing individual file sharers has been a great success, I'd like to hear from you. I don't understand your logic, but and the same way with file sharing companies, it's putting Napster out of business. I'm sure they're giving high fives to each other when that happened, but look what they've unleashed.